Speaking of aging, Tucker Carlson has found a new target for his outrage. He is declaring war on the makeover that M&M is giving its candy mascots. Take a look.
That the brown M&M has, quote, transitioned from high stilettos to lower block heels. Also less sexy. That's progress. M&Ms will not be satisfied until every last cartoon character is deeply unappealing and totally androgynous. Until the moment you wouldn't want to have a drink with any one of them. That's the goal. When you're totally turned off, we've achieved equity. They've won.
I can't even.
I mean...
He makes me nauseous.
I mean, he may be most upset about this, but there are others who think this campaign is trying too hard to be woke. I don't understand.
You know, I would like to say I object to Em and Joy using my name. Okay, let's start right there. Mary Jane's actually means marijuana. Let's just do all the candy now.
It does?
Well, yeah.
Well, that's one. It's one of the words.
Okay, well, can we go back to the idea that
the worst one, Tootsie Roll, is an anti-feminist name for a candy. Just saying. You don't call it candy
I didn't know
Tootsie.
that.
All right.
Don't call it candy Tootsie.
I need to go back to Tucker Carlson wanting to have a drink with an M&M.
It's so crazy.
If you want to have a drink with an 81-year-old candy, you've got much bigger issues than what shoe wear.
Nobody else wants to have a drink with him. That's why.
He's down to candy?
He's down to candies.
It's interesting because the M&M did all this research in the 90s when the green and the brown M&Ms got hypersexualized, and they targeted women. Because women are the ones that buy the candy in the household. So I don't know that it was such a great strategy to make them sexy.
Well, where's the hyper sexy?
Well,
I don't get it.
They had go-go boots on the green one, and then do you remember the Super Bowl commercial in like I think '97 where it was voiced and it was like, "Hello, big boy," like this whole thing. And I don't know why candy needs to be sexy.
There's nothing sexy about any of those M&Ms.
Well, now this is a little different, right?
Sonny, because
It wasn't sexy before.
Anybody who studies advertising knows that sex sells, and whether it's soap or candy, or something.
Well, I wish I was having some Mary Jane so I could really get into this conversation, because I can't believe we're having a conversation about the shoes being worn by M&M, and it must, like I think about it, it must be nice. For Tucker Carlson and others to spend so much time worrying about the shoes of M&Ms so that they don't have to worry about gun violence and climate change and voter suppression. I think the right wing has become experts. I think people have become experts in coming up with manufactured culture issues to distract us from the real
What's the full outrage?
Right.
Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. As a brown M&M, I was offended by what he had to say. And I wouldn't have a drink with you anyway.
Yeah, so there.